Good afternoon, everyone. I wish that you are off to a productive and peaceful and clear start to your day as we transition from the morning, afternoon, into the evening. Life is good. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Yeah. So, what are we thankful for today? What is our mindset on? As I continue to dive deeper into this Joe Dispenza book, I am about to be able to share some real gems with you. And he's layered the book in 3 layers, and I'm still on layer 1. So as I get to continue to progress on, I'm excited to be able to share that experience with everyone. Right now, the main focus, however, if I had any intention for everyone, for anyone that's looking to improve the reality that they're creating through their mindset, is to be aware of your emotions and figure out where they're deriving from, what's causing the emotion. And if it's something that can be adjusted, I would recommend making the change. See, nothing changes unless we change it. We're going to keep living the same life over and over and over. The same reality, with the same challenges, maybe not always with the same face, yet the same challenges if we do not heal what needs to be healed. I learned that life isn't a straight line. Life is a spiral that keeps bringing you back to lessons that you thought you learned, yet because you see it again, you realize you didn't. Beautiful story that Dr. Dyer shares of a lady that was at a conference and wrote about the autobiography of her life, and she could only write it down on a note card. And for the first chapter of her life, she said, chapter 1, there's a hole. I walk down a street. There's a hole in the sidewalk. I don't see it. I fall in. It's not my fault. I don't know why someone would have put this hole here. It takes me an extremely long time to get out. However, I get out and keep walking. Chapter 2 of my life. I walk down the same street again. There's a hole in the sidewalk. I see it, but I still fall in. Still don't feel like it's my fault, even though I saw it, and it still takes me a while to get out. Chapter 3 of my life. I walk down the same street again. There's a hole in the sidewalk. I fall in, but this time I knew what I was doing. I got a flashlight with me, and it's very easy for me to get out, so I get out quickly. Chapter 4 of my life. I walk down the same street again. There's a hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5 of my life. I walk down a different street. And I enjoy that because, as I was previously discussing the need to change, how many times do we end up making the same mistake over and over and over? and then expecting different results. How many times have we made the same mistake over and over and over and have to ask God or our higher source for forgiveness? How many times do we deserve to be forgiven before it's now something that life will demand us carry around as a scar? When we can feel something isn't right, when we have a knowing, when our intuition tells us that what we're about to embark on is not the right decision, I strongly suggest that we listen to our heart. This mind of ours can tell us many things that aren't true, because truth is love. So if our action is not out of love, it is not truth. And we came from love. After we leave this earth, we'll go back to love. For me, the goal of this life is to be in love as often as possible. I'm also going to share with you one tip, and then we're going to move on in regards to an idea of how you can catch your thoughts. And this is something I learned from my buddy Chance York during yoga yesterday. And he had shared how often we allow our mind to travel with our thoughts. See, it's said that humans on average have about 60,000 thoughts on a daily basis. And most of our waking hours are spent following those thoughts. Well, instead, why don't we simply bring our mind to the present situation, to the present moment? Because in the present moment, when we reconnect with our breath, when we naturally sit and vibe with the given flow of life, we realize that all these problems that our mind has created by living in the past or living in the future are all simply illusions. And that we can enjoy this moment to be at peace and in love. I wish everybody a prosperous, bountiful, joyful, grateful, successful, focused, loving, caring, kind, and giving day. Do something nice for someone today, someone that you don't know. If you see that homeless individual out there, think about how much harder it is for them. Ask if they want some food and hook them up. It's nothing to you, it's everything to them. Much love as always. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Peace.